Okay. Interesting. Trying to set you down, but I don't. That's okay. What up? What up? I'm gonna give you a couple more minutes. Give myself a minute. I know I haven't been up here lately. Sorry. I'm trying to be active and productive and present. Some days I can't. And I found out being on here kind of get away from the chaos and stuff like that. So today's topic is about being homeless and spiritual. It makes you question your reality before, how you were living your life before. Like, in your mind, welcome, thank you so much for the like. In your mind, you saw your life turning out differently than what others are trying to program you into having a certain life, a certain agenda. So you made it out the matrix. You made it out your matrix. It's a matrix that you created also. And I'm kind of shy talking about stuff like this. But like, the more I get up here, the more I feel a little bit more comfortable. So for those who don't know me, I am Aphrodite Venus, homeless, of course, and in a shelter. And let me tell you, homelessness is not for everybody. Hi, welcome on in, salute. Welcome on in. Hi, I see you guys. How are you guys doing? Welcome. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I'm currently homeless, looking for housing and shit like that. This is just an update for people who know about my life, who follow me, or just pop in and out every now and then. I've been homeless for like 3 years, and I've been trying to get myself out, and I'm going to get myself out, and you're going to get yourself out of your situation, but you have to be patient with yourself. I'm looking at you guys' comments, sir. Hello, welcome. What's up, Crystal? How are you? Hopefully I spelled your name. Hopefully I said your name correctly. Not spelled. And I'm also learning to do tattoos on the side. And I'm trying to create a vision. Not create a vision. There's a vision already created. I'm trying to live it to its own manifestation, but I keep trying to change its outcome to certain things that I see happening, whether it's good or bad. But anyway, you need someone to build with and work on helping each other. DB. I've done that before, and I don't trust a lot of people, and it's mainly I have to learn how to trust myself and surround myself with positive beings, but there's no such thing when it comes to this journey of enlightenment, when you want to be exactly where you are on your path. And I'm learning and growing from it. I'm not hurt by my past. Like, I used to be. It took me a while to get over things spiritually, mentally, physically, and not do the same mistakes over and over because you keep getting the same results. And I'm talking to my higher self and my lower self. We always kept getting the same results, nothing good. And we always kept people pleasing. And now I'm learning to please myself. But I'm still in some type of limbo, if you want to call it that. I don't know the right term to call it. It's like after the healing part, you're still kind of like in the old program with your new program that you created for you in your subconscious. Like you don't want to live that way. You don't want to see yourself go through that. But one second. I'm just looking at your chats. BD says, if you're gonna be on for a minute, I'll get back home once I make it home and talk with you. Alright, take your time. I'm gonna be on for a minute. I don't know how long, but I'm gonna be on. You can just, if you're driving or anything, just don't look at the screen, just hear my voice. But yeah, a lot of us are been facing this. Like, we all knew that this shit was coming, and I'm trying to make it out the mud. I got a job and everything. I'm working. I'm still working. This and that, the third. It's just the shelter. It's not really helping me. And I already reported them, and I don't want to transfer because if I move, I'm moving into the penthouse that my enemies don't want me to live in. So I am my own enemy. I don't have no other enemies, so it's just a figure of speech if there are. But as I witness being homeless, it's an eye-opening experience for sure. It's wonderful, it's good, it's also bad. When you're out here on these streets, like, every day, it gets a little bit rough. If you know, you know. If you've been there, you've been there. Whether you've been sleeping in your car, in a van, truck, anything, or just abandoned places, living from couch to couch, giving up money to people who you didn't see help you elevate. There's a filter. Oh, anyway, they didn't help you, and it's all part of a bigger plan. Is to elevate you, elevate your life, to see exactly where you want to see it into the fullest. You can't let the past always continue hurting you. Like, when you're trying to think about the future and manifest the future, think about a healthier version of you that's already unlocked. It's been unlocked from the moment you realize, like, there was bullshit. And I'm kind of thankful for my journey, for how it's been, and I see why I'm still kind of like stuck here, like where my energy is needed. And I know that the universe, God, the God within me, the God in the sky daddy, sure, the God within me though, but I know they got my back. I got my back, and I believe in myself 100%, and always have, and always will. The thing is, like, when I notice when I'm surrounded by negative people versus positive, you can see, like, the entities that are behind the people. You can see your program that you created before the Matrix, before the new world that you're trying to some of us who can't really get out like we want it. So they're doing things to our vouchers and this and that, the third. Remind you, I lost 2 units. I've been starting this process since September, August, and it's now December. And I was supposed to move out in October, like how I envisioned it, and putting the action in. Literally, did every step, and I outsmarted him, and I called ahead. Still nothing, and I called HRA and stuff like that, and I called people. I called 311. If you don't know, New York has a system where you can call for like help, anything, or for like home base. If you're in a situation where you're facing eviction or just being homeless in general, call 311. Google it, and they'll give you the number. You can't really just dial 311. There's an actual number. So I did all that, and now I'm just in the process of waiting, and I'm trying to like find more housing that I can afford. Like, homes up here are very cheap. It's not hard to get in, and they got some homes that are like 0 down payment that I can see myself in, and they're pretty decent. But I asked myself this question today, like, okay, why are some counties, and of course it's economics, I get it. Why are some counties or boroughs, not counties here, boroughs, they have a 2-bedroom or like a 1-bedroom. One is more higher than the other. One is like 1,000 and one is like 600. And I've seen some less than that, like 400, 300 a month. Like, it's not bad. It's very doable, but like trying to have the government help you is weird. I've never done this before. I never tried to have the government help me in the first place, because when I first got my first apartment in Georgia, I was, how old was I? I was 24, 23, yeah, 24, 25. I saved up enough to get my own place. I can do it again here, and it's going to take me about like maybe 3 months just to get like at least $7K in my bank account again, and do it that way like I did the first time. And I don't like talking about this online or to people sometimes, because like, you know, negative vibes, and they try to make you not get it or make you not have it, block your blessings or something like that. But I know that I'm divinely protected, so it's okay. I just learned that you move smarter when the devil tries to move harder or some shit like that. And that's true. And like, I can't quit. Like, no matter, I might say it in my mind. I might say, I quit. I hate this shit, and I wanna end it, or whatever the case may be. But I give myself breaks, and then I keep going, and then I keep pushing until I see it through, until I finally like land there. So if you're ever in this situation, you're not alone. I'm going through it. I'm homeless in a shelter. Been in the shelter for 2 years, but I've been in the street for about a year before that, and I was going through couch to couch, family to family. Never felt satisfied with my life until now. I just need more freedom to do things. more freedom. And then it's also a man thing as well. It's just, oh, I want to stay in one place. But normally I don't stay in one place. I go out sometimes and just come home. But most of the times I'm at work, come home, and I have to get like better equipment to gain everything back so I can like vlog that part of my life type thing. I think I can take this off. Alright, because that's bothering me. But yeah, like I'm telling you, homelessness is not for everybody. Homelessness can look like sleeping in the car, sleeping in a van, sleeping on the side of the road, wearing the same thing every day. You have little to nothing but gaining all that you can. And I'm trying my best not to just spend all my money on like weed or like my clothes, food, and I'm saving as much as possible. But then again, I told myself, this is just the first year of my job. My paychecks will get better, and they have been getting better. I've been, like, no funny shit, I've been coming home or to the shelter, whatever, with like at least 300 in my pocket, and I don't touch that shit. Like, I might spend a little here and there just to survive and feel comfortable. But at the same time, like, I'm 30, I gotta save. I gotta do what I gotta do. And now I'm about to get like more equipment for my tattoo stuff so I can, cause I have clients that I gotta do tattoos, and I've been doing tattoos. Right now I'm doing a back piece for somebody, and I'm fixing it up, and it's gonna look nice. So, yeah. That's right. I started that like a couple of days ago, but we're gonna actually do it by like sometime this week or next week if I can, because my schedule is a little hectic, especially my sleep schedule. Like, I don't sleep. I do, but I don't sleep. It's weird. Like, if I do sleep, I get what, like maybe 2-3 hours of sleep. That's it. Because throughout the day, it's more busier, and I'm working where I'm working at, so there's that. But something is telling me to like quit my day job, but I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't quit. Yo. And I'm trying to tell myself, just stick it out the mud, keep going, and work around it, and balance it out. And that's what I'm trying to do this week. And then the balancing been okay. It's just, yeah. But I'm gonna unlist this video anyway. These are just venting videos, shit I'm like thinking about. And my real videos, you'll see the difference in my energy and the information that I put out. It is, and plus, I had to let go of a lot of people that I thought were my friends, not really my friends. It's an eye-opening experiences when you're out here homeless and you're trying to fulfill your childhood. Like for me, I grew up sheltered. Ironically, I'm in a shelter. Like, yo, like how that parallel universe, like, just collide into my future. But it is what it is, you know. You live and you learn. You gotta learn shit to eat shit. So Like, say what you want about yourself. Say what you want about me. Say what you want about homeless people, because at the end of the day, I think we're the ones breaking the matrix. We're the ones breaking the loops. Not everybody is like on drugs or psychotic or crazy, whatever you want to call it. Most, but not all. There are good people and there are bad people. And the people who are successful, and I'd be wondering like how they get that life, because they didn't do everything righteously. They stole from people. Mm, the universe blessed them. Either way, I'm not mad at them. And I'm not mad at myself for how I put myself in my situation. Like, I remember when I first came here. I first came here in August 21st, 2024. Yeah. Yeah. August 21st, 2024. 2024. I didn't have no food stamps. I didn't have a job. I had nothing. I had the last of food stamps that I had from Georgia at that time, and lucky I was able to use that. That took me about 4 months. 4 months to get food stamps. Like, at the time, I was in a decent shelter. I was in the Bronx. So, the Bronx shelter was like, food was way better than it is here. Because I don't know what it is. They get all these taxes. They get, like, every time we sign for a bed, right? Every time we lay in this bed, lay in the shelter, be in the shelter, they're getting money off of us. They're getting tax money off of us, insurance money off of us. That's why when you go into these shelters, you do an intake. They make you go to HRA to get a public assistant case open, because they are taking taxes and your insurance for you to stay here. So nobody's really living here for free. Like, hello, welcome on in, Nate. How are you? Wait, I know you. Hi. So nobody's really living here for free, right? And remind you, I've been in here for 2 years. I've been here since day one, since this facility opened. They don't like us talking about them. They don't like us recording and shit like that. But I give two fucks. What are they gonna do to me? Nothing. I can do more than them. They can do more than they can do more than me. Because let me tell you, half of them don't even work. I had at least 4 case managers, and it took me 8 months to get my voucher, and it took me another 5 months to find a place. And when I did, I lost 2 units because of them. Like, yo. So what I did was I called 311. Like I said, Google it. If you're from New York, there's a operation that helps you with home base, finding shelters, or finding houses. Make sure you call that number. Make sure you go to HRA if you have a job. Turn in your check stubs. Be on time so that everything doesn't be delayed. And for me, I was doing everything ahead of time. And then I did it again after. And I'm like, they still didn't do shit. So I threatened them. I was like, alright, I'm going to report y'all. And so I did. But I didn't call back the... Hi, welcome back, DB. Hope you travel safely. So, I threatened them, right? I said, yo, I'm reporting the shelter. One, this is what they do to us. For those who know about the shelter life, you know about it. For those who know about being homeless, you know about it. So since September 14 of this year, September 14, 2025, they've been making us not be in our rooms or not be in the building from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. I get it, because most of the females here, they don't have jobs or they don't have nowhere to go. Lucky for me, I have a job, but at the same time, I still have to wait outside or just downstairs like everybody else. And like I said, you have to have a public assistance insurance, because they're taking that money. Like, it's crazy. They take about like $4,000 every night, maybe more. But yet they won't upgrade the food. The only thing they upgrade was give us water fountains in the hallways, like for us to have water. But still, though, the only type of food that they would give us, it would be like in like frozen food. It would be 2 sides of vegetables, some meat, and some type of pasta. And it would be the same shit every fucking day. And I remember when I didn't have like any food stamps, didn't have any money, I was surviving off of that for a while. And sometimes I still do, like just to save some bread, save some money. And like other homeless shelter are way better. From the men's that I talked to out around the block, they told me that they get Metro cards, like they can get it instantly without having some type of excuse where they gotta go or be monitored, and they can get a a laundry card. We don't get that here. For about, I want to say 5 months now, our laundry that we do have in the facility was out. It was longer than 5 months, maybe like 6, 8. Cause I stopped fucking with them anyway with the laundry shit. I started going across the street because I get paid, so I do my laundry there. And laundry here in New York is pretty cheap. It's like they got like what, $3 washer, $6 washer, and you pay what, 25 cents just to dry your clothes, and they give you like a card. The card you just pay like $1 or $2 for. They do the same thing at the shelter in South Mississippi where I'm at. You have to leave every morning and you come back in the evening by a certain time where you can't get in. It's not that we can't get in. Like for us, our curfew is at 11 maximum. It's $5 here to wash and $2 to dry. That's pretty expensive. It's literally only like 25 cents just to wash clothes. But the thing is, for me, it's the timing, because they don't allow us in our room and stuff like that. I'm only able to do laundry like on weekends, like a Sunday. And sometimes it takes me about 3 weeks just to do laundry. So that's why y'all would see me every day in the same clothes, because I came here with little to nothing. and I went to the donation center. There's a donation center in the facility, and there's a donation center around the block. And I also sometimes go to the one in Manhattan, and I get close there. But it's wild, like how the men here are being like treated better in their facility than the women are here. And remind you, this is supposed to be a mental, quote unquote, a mental facility, because when I did my intake, I just said I have depression and anxiety. So they sent me here, which was a good thing because I wouldn't be able to have to work with Black Ink or the other job that I'm working at. So I'm kind of blessed at the same time for my surroundings. And the thing is, when you're in the shelter and you're trying to like make friends and shit, like be careful who you call family or who you call your friend. And I'm learning the hard way, like not everybody is trustworthy or not everybody will give out equally to you, even though we're all in the same boat. And I've seen people come and go here. They get transferred, and sometimes it's the staff that does the transfer. Like, they didn't do nothing wrong, and they would tell me their story and shit like that. And some of them, they get out of here quicker without a fucking voucher, and they get a house, they get an apartment. And I'm like, what kind of shit is that? And remind you, I've been working since last year, but last year becoming a tattoo artist. This year, I started working with a corporate job in July, and they're still not getting me out. And I ask every day, and then I got tired of asking. I was like, you know what? Alright, time to report. And that is exactly what I am doing. And I don't want to transfer. I don't want to go nowhere because, like, I'm trying to get out of here without getting transferred and then be stuck in another one for another 2 years and then be the same shit. And remind you, I'm 30. I didn't go homeless until after it's been a minute since 25, but I seen it coming. I knew it was coming. Like, after being with my ex, yeah, that was confirmation. And then I knew it. But at the same time, I'm glad I am here, and I'm still here. Like, no matter all the bullshit that happened to me, all the abuse, just people doing nasty things to me, I didn't give a fuck. My spirit said I have a will to live, and I have a destiny to fulfill. And I can't just let that stop me. I can't let them stop me. And that's why I'm always up here telling my story. For anybody going through it, there's always a way out. There's always a way out. You're never stuck. Just look at this as a blessing, not a curse. There's nothing wrong with you. Society didn't put you out. Your family didn't put you out. Your friends didn't give a fuck about you. There are certain people in my childhood friends I don't even speak to no more. I stopped being on certain social media because, like, even though I was on it before, how they was treating me, it was just more confirmation that this was the move to find a better place, find somewhere where I value myself instead of looking validation in others. And I have learned that. I learned learn to love myself more than any love that is ever given. Because when you love yourself more, you become powerful. You become unbeatable. Your aura shines bright. That's why people be so irritated about you, because like you can go through all this bullshit and be so fucking broken, but you won't sabotage yourself like how others do. What for? I have no reason to. The world kind of already broken me enough. Why should I continue that cycle? That cycle is for me to break. And coming here showed and proved to my family, like, yo, you ain't gonna control me any longer. You not gonna take my destiny from me. Like, just because my vision doesn't equal up to your vision doesn't mean I don't exist in any future that I created. I'm always gonna exist. I had a couple of people try to take me out, like, no lie. And they didn't succeed. Did all their spell work, all that stuff. Literally come at me physically, harm me in so many ways. Like, I just said, yo, fuck you, and watch me rise. Watch me continue to live. And I used to cry about it, like, a lot. I used to be sad, like, depressed as well. Like, I would drink a lot. What's up? How you doing? How you doing, Ellie? Hope I'm saying your name right. I would drink a lot. I was constantly smoking a lot. When I first came here, it was an eye-opening, like, me and Venus as my higher self. I had to, like, look in the mirror. I had to start dressing the part. When I'm offline, when y'all don't see me really, like, y'all see me before dress up, but when I am dressed up, that is my actual higher self. This is just my spirit, or like my human self coming to you, talking about what we've been through. And it's crazy. I come from a long way. I'd be surprised that I'm not any on hard ass drugs. I wish. I low-key kind of wish, but I can't. And yo, life is not that bad, but I low-key wish though. Like, I had experience. I've done some things, but not hardcore things. But nah, just weed. That's all. I can't find myself. I can't find a version of me doing any of that shit. The only time I did is when I had like a near-death experience, and 2020 was like very rough for me. So 2020 was the shift for me to come to New York. When I was like dying on my bed for like 3 minutes, it might have been longer than that. I saw like a whole future in New York, and I did half of it. Not all, but it's like the vision is like on pause, and it'll like project back into my mind, and then when I have the money for it, or whatever the case may be, or the right people around me, I'll go do it, and then I'll go do the vision, and I'll be like, oh shit, this shit feels like a dream. I'd be feeling like Luke Skywalker sometimes, and I'd be like, oh shit. Let me see. I see you, proud of you. I will have a year off December 20. Oh, congratulations. Proud of you too. Thank you so much. I'm honestly thankful for you guys. Like, I didn't have, that nobody really give a fuck here about my story, that nobody asks. So I just started going online. Like, there's some things I'm telling you guys that I wouldn't even tell my family, and you guys are more family to me. But my family's still my family. I love them. I do. And one day I'll get back into their future and their timeline. But I'm too I'm too scared to go home. Like I can't go home. I can't visit because of the energy that's left behind. And it's not their fault because they was going through things. I was going through things. Um, it's crazy. And I just I just learned to take the advice that they've been giving me like all my life and just put it into action. Because I keep telling them I could show them better than I could tell them. And I don't know if my family proud of me or not for making it this far. We're actually starting something or starting a career. Remind you, I'm 30. And it took me a while to figure out the direction where I wanted to head. And I knew it was going to be tattoos. And I knew it was going to be like a part-time job. And I seen it. I was like, well, okay. It's just the only thing is, like, I just gotta be patient with myself. And I'm gonna see myself the way that I see it, how I'm gonna live it. And you can too. I ain't gonna lie, like I still smoke every now and then. I still do a little bit of drinking every now and then. But like, it's not as bad as in the beginning because when I was in my old apartment, that's when I knew I was at my lowest because I wasn't happy or satisfied with my life. Like, I threw up in my sleep. I was like, yo. I was like, something gotta change. That moment, I realized, I was like, yeah. It was back-to-back bottles, like every night. A shot every day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one at night, in between meals. I was like, what am I, Korean? No offense, Koreans do this, but like a Japanese Korean person? I think that's where I got it from. I used to see them eat and drink a lot. So, I watch a lot of anime, so back then I did. So it had like influenced me a little bit. And then I had stopped. And before that, I was perfectly fine. It just, when the war began, yeah, the war was the war. Over my soul, and I did not know what for. And I'm like, yo, nobody knows. But yeah, it's crazy. I'm just thankful and blessed to live another day because there was times that I did not see myself make it to 30, make it to 27, make it to 24, 19, 17, literally. I had that many deaths through just that little time. And 2020 was the year that I shifted because that timeline needed to happen in order for this timeline to exist. Like, people can sit up here on YouTube all day to tell you how manifestation works and how timeline works, but don't nobody really sit here and talk about why they want to shift timelines, why they want to shift reality, what's going on with the current reality, what's making them miserable, what's making them depressed, what's making them happy, what's making them joyful to be in that desired timeline. For me, that version of me is always abundant, healthy, wealthy. And that's the version of me that will continue to live on forever. Because anybody that knows me, whatever version that you saw me last, that version of me died a long time ago. A very long time ago. She's dead and gone. She will not exist. She's still here, but she frequency any longer. She elevated. And we learned from the people around us, from manipulation, gaslighting, all the above. And doing it myself to other people as well. Because when I was vulnerable as fuck, I would use my vulnerability against people. And it was like, yo, you learn, you live. So, but anyway, I'm gonna come back later for part 2. Deuces.